How Shopify is dominating a $3 trillion industry. What do Gymshark, Tesla, and Sephora have in common? You guessed it, they all use Shopify. In recent years, the advancement of technology has permanently changed the way we purchase products. Imagine if you were shopping for toilet paper 10 years ago. Most people would drive to a store, walk to the toilet paper aisle, view toilet paper options and choose one, stand in a checkout line for a few minutes, load the toilet paper in their vehicle, drive back home. This list has more steps than you'd physically take when purchasing toilet paper today. Through today's modern marketplace, all you have to do is pull up your phone, press a few buttons, and pick up the toilet paper from your doorstep in 1 to 2 business days. This is the power of e-commerce. Also known as electronic commerce or internet commerce, e-commerce refers to the buying and selling of goods or services using the internet, and the transfer of money and data to execute these transactions. A $3 trillion industry in 2019, it's forecasted to double its revenue in 4 years. Using the rule of 72, that's an expected growth rate of 18% annually, which is astronomically high. Capturing any piece of this market showcases the power of a company. For example, Amazon's net worth is around $865 billion. Calculating their market share, they own almost 30% of the global e-commerce market. Although they may be the global market leader today, other companies are rising through the ranks in an attempt to topple Amazon from their pedestal. One of these companies lies in the heart of Canada's Silicon Valley, almost owning 2% of the global e-commerce market, and is gaining more influence by the day. Their name is Shopify, and they are dominating the e-commerce industry. What is Shopify? Shopify is an all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow a business. Currently servicing over 1 million merchants, including Gymshark, Tesla, and Sephora, they've built a reputation for servicing any e-commerce need. However, over 15 years ago, this e-commerce empire was doing something much more different. Back in 2004, founders Tubai Lutke, Daniel Vinand, and Scott Lake wanted to launch an online snowboarding equipment store. Calling it Snow Devil, they were anxious to get their business quickly set up. However, they bumped into an unwelcome surprise. There were no good existing e-commerce products on the market. Dissatisfied with this, Lutke decided to handle the situation. Being a computer programmer by trade, he developed the platform by himself within 2 months using Ruby on Rails. After launching Snow Devil, the trio contemplated on the e-commerce problem they had a few months back. If they couldn't find good e-commerce services, odds are other entrepreneurs couldn't either. After it became obvious that the software was more valuable than the snowboards, they decided to develop what would eventually become Shopify. After launching the Shopify platform in 2006, the rest was history. Shopify primarily offers ease of mind for entrepreneurs who want to take their business online. They mainly help merchants learn about common e-commerce practices, build a modern website with a custom domain, sell through multiple consumer channels, market product lines through large ad platforms. Shopify is doing something quite special with its platform for it to be used by some of the largest companies in the world. So let's dive into 2 major reasons why they're so successful. Shopify's monetization strategy. Shopify has an altruistic method of making money. The more successful their merchants become, the more revenue Shopify earns. This is only possible due to its well-planned monetization strategy, which is broken down into 2 parts: subscription solutions and merchant solutions. Subscription solutions. When starting a Shopify business, merchants are required to pay a subscription fee to use the platform. There are several options to choose from, with the lowest tier costing $29 a month. All options include important benefits for merchants, including an online store creator, staff accounts, abandoned cart delivery, and 24/7 support. This is a lucrative deal, especially for small business owners. In a rapidly changing tech landscape, it proves difficult for many sole proprietors to learn modern e-commerce practices and web development. An argument can be made that there are many tutorials online to learn these skills. In fact, Shopify provides free tutorials on how to build an online business. However, business owners just want to focus on one thing: their business. To remove the extra hassle of learning something new for under $30 a month is just too good an opportunity to pass up. The data supports this theory as well. In 2018, over 40% of Shopify's revenue came from subscription solutions. This demonstrates that customers are hooked onto the Shopify experience. Merchant solutions. These solutions are add-ons that can be applied to any Shopify store, and they make up almost 60% of its revenue. These add-ons include Shopify Payments, handles monetary transactions; Shopify Shipping, handles product distribution; Shopify Capital, a microfinancing platform; Shopify POS, a point-of-sale terminal for in-person sales. Many rapid growth merchants, including Kylie Cosmetics and MVMT, prefer using these systems as they can focus on their long-term business objectives while Shopify handles the day-to-day operations. This demonstrates that Shopify can handle large demand as well. In 2019 alone, Kylie Cosmetics made over $350 million with just 12 employees, all through its online store supported by Shopify. Unlike other e-commerce platforms that group merchants together, Shopify unveils the human aspects of the common business. And clearly, that's profitable. Shopify's team culture. Unlike other large companies that silo workers or make employees grind a ridiculous amount of hours, Shopify has a real startup culture that promotes cross-collaboration and accepts failure. In fact, at one of their recent community talks in Kitchener, Ontario, they highlighted some of the failures they've had and the lessons they've learned from them. When the people in a company are encouraged to be diverse in thought and action, it has a real impact on the organization as a whole. Several benefits include increased productivity, improved creativity, improved engagement, reduced employee turnover, improved company reputation, increased breadth and depth of skills. To quantify this impact, companies that truly foster diversity tend to outperform their competitors by at least 15%, a McKinsey report states. With this in mind, it makes sense that Shopify is rapidly growing in the e-commerce market. They have talented people who work with them, providing unique insights that make them stand out from the crowd. What competitors can learn from Shopify? There would be three main takeaways. Number one, when you put the customer first, great things happen. Number two, the human touch is imperative in the e-commerce industry. And number three, a diverse team is a strong catalyst for activating business value. When you put the customer first, great things happen. Shopify has a world-class product strategy that revolves around the average user, a business owner looking for a way to sell their products online. By monetizing on merchant success, this creates a positive snowball effect. When a merchant tries the platform, Shopify makes money. When the merchant likes what they see and starts to make money, Shopify makes money. When the merchant is invested in the ecosystem and outsources their operations to the platform, Shopify makes money. The human touch is imperative in the e-commerce industry. For the past 2 decades, many industries have noticed a considerable trend among consumers. The primary pull factor to a company is its human touch. In a world filled with technology, e-commerce platforms lack personality. For example, many vendors are leaving Amazon because their products are among a sea of copies. Shopify fills this void by letting their merchants shine and have a personalized store on the internet. This business model enables small businesses to stand out without breaking the bank, increasing merchant retention. A diverse team is a strong catalyst for activating business value. Finally, diversity enables real change. For Shopify, they encourage ideas of all kinds, even if they may be failures. This is because they trust their employees. By trusting employees, this ultimately improves a company's culture, reputation, and bottom line. Many large e-commerce companies have to silo workers or make them work overtime to achieve the same results. So this model can help those businesses lower employee turnover and increase business value. Essentially, Shopify is employing a smart business strategy and leveraging foundational startup principles to dominate the e-commerce industry. With such a unique approach, it would not be surprising to see other competitors copy their style. With a $55 billion market cap, Shopify has cemented its reputation as a force to be reckoned with, and its influence can only go up from here. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel to receive more engaging business content like today's video. Hey, if you enjoyed our video, you just have to watch this one.